My revenge is not towards one person, it's more for everyone who was so cruel to me and really shunned me.
Khloe Kardashian has reportedly reacted to the fans that have been body-shaming her for years on end. She's been an important part of keeping up with the Kardashians since 2007, and since she's been working alongside Kourtney and Kim, who also work in the retail and fashion industries. However, the model had been subjected to a number of fat-shaming comments by fans that had been harassing her on social media. The reasons might go deeper than you think, though. It was also pointed out on social media platforms that Khloe herself had fat-shamed some people in the past. It appears that she's finally talked about it. So, how has Khloe Kardashian reacted to fans that have been body-shaming her? Let's find out in this video. The fact that Khloe today faces fat-shaming by fans does not appear problematic to everyone. The only reason is that Khloe herself has been fat-shaming other people over the years, and now the tables have only turned, and that too against her. Talking about the hypocrisy of the star, one fan wrote all about it on Twitter while quoting a video of Khloe complaining about getting fat-shamed by the people. Here's what this Twitter user wrote. Khloe Kardashian is the very last person who should be talking about this. There are many reasons for being fat and obese, and there are many reasons to be upset with oneself. These are cause and effect. They can overlap. Not everyone is crying about being fat. Projection, huh? After a statement she made about people who battle with their weight in a 2019 interview resurfaced, Khloe Kardashian has been accused of fat-shaming. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star spoke about mental health, fitness, and well-being on the podcast On Purpose with Jay Shetty in October 2019. However, during the interview, the former Revenge Body host made comments that many have interpreted as fatphobic, criticizing people who won't modify their diet. I can't stand people who are like eating a bucket of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and they're like, I'm so fat, Kardashian said. And like they won't work out, they won't change their diet, they won't drink more water, they won't whatever, but they're complaining. I'm like, well, you're always going to be in this victimized state because you're literally not doing anything. You're not being self-aware. You're not even looking at your own reflection saying, okay, what can I do to change things about myself? It's everybody else's fault. By saying these words, it appeared that Khloe had essentially managed to warrant any future fat-shaming that was going to be directed towards her. Although Khloe appeared very straightforward in her comments against overweight people, it appears that she thought there was little chance that she too would have to face such comments one day. The interview footage, which was first published on TikTok, went popular on Twitter after it was posted in response to a thread criticizing the founder of Good American for unprovoked fat-shaming. Here's how this tweet was captioned. I could not imagine publicly hating myself for years, just to do an interview like this. The disconnection from reality is deep AF. It has since been viewed more than 2.5 million times and prompted an outpouring of criticism from viewers. Social media users had already begun criticizing her for her comments because they considered Khloe had failed to recognize their difficulties and limitations. She clearly does not understand the relationship with food many of us have and the struggle with it. Many of those people eating ice cream on the couch are the same people that yo-yo diet is trying to get a result they were sold fraudulently, I may add, one person tweeted. Another said, I don't know whether to feel mad at Khloe Kardashian or feel extremely bad for her and her internalized fat phobia. Wow, this is so awful and so damaging for young people who look up to her, someone else wrote. Others have accused Kardashian of hypocrisy, as she recently battled to have an unedited photo of herself taken down from the internet and has been outspoken about her usage of filters and manipulation. Same woman that was mad at her grandmother who posted an unfiltered pic of her and tried to get it away from the internet, one person wrote. However, some fans continue to stand by her side and defend the model against such harsh comments. Many people felt that they could empathize with Khloe and felt bad that she had to deal with comments regarding her body. One person wrote on Twitter, the cyberbullying Khloe Kardashian receives really breaks my heart. That woman goes through so much BS shame. From being called the fat, ugly sister, having to go through multiple surgeries to change her looks, Camo Tristan publicly humiliates her every day, haha. More comments pouring in favor of the reality TV star as fans remain adamant that Khloe does not deserve such treatment. Another Twitter user wrote, for someone like Khloe who probably suffered her whole life with self-esteem issues, feeling like she didn't belong, being labeled the odd, ugly, adopted fat sister, and then seeing her love life struggles. Man. Team Kardashian is going into overdrive to erase a private photo showing a side of Khloe few outsiders of the family get to see. The snapshot depicts the reality star's face and physique as she looks in a bikini near a pool, without the excessive editing and airbrushing that are typical of Kardashian Instagram photos. The photograph, which Page Six has confirmed is genuine, quickly went viral. However, several copies of the shot were removed due to legal threats from the Kardashian camp, which described the photograph as wonderful but claimed it was illegal. The color-edited photo was taken of Khloe during a private family gathering and posted to social media without permission by mistake by an assistant, said Tracy Romulus, who is the chief marketing officer for KKW Brands. The photo was shared on social media, but many copies were pulled down after the Kardashian camp threatened legal action. Khloe looks beautiful, but is within the right of the copyright owner to not want an image not intended to be published taken down. A second insider informed Page Six that the photo was taken over the weekend while Khloe was in the middle of a conversation and that it had been edited. Fans have chastised Khloe for her ever-changing visage. The photo was shared on social media, but many copies were pulled down after the Kardashian camp threatened legal action. The edits, on the other hand, were not at the usual level for her apparel business Good American, which prides itself on representing body acceptance. The insider also said it's not uncommon for teams to request that accounts delete photos that are reshared illegally. In February, Khloe posted a rare, close-up look at her stretch marks. "I love my stripes," Khloe wrote. A source reported to the Page Six magazine that the photo was snapped while Khloe was in the middle of a conversation during the weekend. The star's famous friends and followers applauded her message. And hairstylist Jen Atkin commented, "Yes, you did." And Raj star Melissa Gorga wrote, "That's a woman right there." In April, Kardashian addressed the choice to have the photo wiped from the internet on her Instagram, where she spoke candidly about struggles with body image. The photo that was posted this week is beautiful, but as someone who has struggled with body image her whole life, when someone takes a photo of you that isn't flattering in bad lighting, or doesn't capture your body the way it is after working so hard to get to this point, and then shares it with the world, you should have every right to ask for it to not be shared, regardless of who you are, she wrote at the time. While Kardashian has not responded directly to the rediscovered interview, she did send out well wishes to her Twitter fans on Saturday, writing, "I pray you are all surrounded by health, happiness, love, and blessings. I pray you all live a life you're proud of." The reality star appeared to criticize some of her followers in another tweet the same day. According to her, those followers created a narrative that fits what you choose to believe. Ha! Some of y'all really just make up anything and swear it's the truth as if you know what's going on. The truth is never good enough or juicy enough. So you create a narrative that fits what you choose to believe, she had written. It however remained clear that many fans who would otherwise criticize fat shaming decided to let those comments pass because they are being made against Khloe. In her past, Khloe has made sure to show that she had no problem in fat shaming other people as long as it wasn't her. As a result, her trying to gain empathy regarding the fans' comments only ended up backfiring for her. Here's what one user wrote about the situation. "I welcome any Khloe Kardashian slander, because she really do a lot of unprovoked fat shaming." The same fan wrote in another tweet regarding the star, "I forget Khloe fat shamed a black girl 13 years younger than her all over a cheating baby daddy. Now if we say F your feelings, we'd be wrong." Both posts ended up getting liked and retweeted tens of thousands of times, depicting the fans' reactions against her. Do you really think Khloe deserves any of the hate that is being directed towards her? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.